Hello, everybody, and welcome to No, She's Not My Daughter, your newest and soon-to-be favorite podcast.
Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully. Maybe. We'll see.
Yeah.
Oh, we're happy to be here. My name is Jayson Salter. I'm the older version of our age gap relationship. And as always, next to me is the beautiful and talented Brandi Ryan, the love of my life. Say hello to the folks, Brandi.
Hello, folks.
So I'm so happy we did this. We've been talking about it for like a year.
Forever.
I know. I'm glad we finally got our shit together and pulled this thing off. So are you happy?
I am. I'm excited. I think this is going to be good. I think it's going to be funny, insightful, and hopefully a nice place for other people in similar situations to come and kind of get something from it. Find some commonality and some support.
Yeah, there's very few support groups out there for age gap relationships. Oh, so those of you that are not on video, I just want to let you know I am the eye candy on the screen, so that way we get that cleared up right away. Well, what's the podcast going to be about? Well, it's obviously an age gap relationship based podcast. You know what? Before we go any further, I got to clear something up because it's driving me fucking crazy. For you and I understand this, and you'll follow along. If your ages ever begin with the same number, you are not in a fucking age gap relationship. Please stop saying that. Oh my God, I'm 21 and Toby's 26. Our parents hate that we're so far apart. You're not that fucking far apart. You're really not. You're not in it. You're just glomming on for it.
When you're in low 20s, like, oh my God, I'm only a year older than that. Anyway, but when you're younger, I think you feel it's larger because you're in different, like somebody could still, one's out of college, one can't drink yet,
Right.
So I think it feels bigger. If they're 20, they can't drink yet.
Sure.
But, so I think it feels bigger to them. But, realistically, you guys are not in an age gap. I think it's like 10 plus is an age gap.
Yeah.
And then even like the 10 to 13, I call those baby gaps.
Baby gaps.
Baby gaps.
For those of you who aren't good at math, I'm 54. Brandi's 27. There's 27 years between us, so we have a fairly large age gap. Larger than most, I think. And we found some out there that are older. We've seen 34 and 36, and some of that. And 40s. God bless you. There's some out there that are 40, and God bless you. I mean, we struggle a little bit, not between us, but in society, getting the goofy looks and stuff. But I can't imagine if there were 35 or 40 years. So God bless you, more power to you. You probably already figured out there will be the occasional use of colorful language. We're all adults, and we figured
that already?
We have. You goddamn right we have. But there will be some colorful language used occasionally, and that's primarily not because we enjoy cursing or we're Satan worshipers or anything like that. It's just the fact that we decided when we were going to start doing this that we wanted it to be real and authentic and raw and unfiltered.
Just how we would have regular conversations at home.
Yep. If we were sitting around having drinks and talking to you folks at a bar or in our backyard, those types of words would come out, and we're all adults and we can handle them. So if that's something that's going to be bothersome to you, you should probably go ahead and log off now because I can promise you I can't reel it in, and I don't intend to.
We don't want to.
No, that's part of the beauty of our relationship. Is I spent my entire life lying to myself about what I wanted, and I'm not doing it anymore. I'm not going to start changing the other parts of my life because of it. So thank you for that.
Actually, very nice.
Yeah, I know. Have my moments. So each episode will probably be about 30 minutes long. We may occasionally run a little bit over, but we're going to try to keep it harnessed in at about 30 minutes, and that way you can listen and enjoy on your way home from work or in the backyard with a glass of wine with your significant other, and you don't waste your entire day, but you get a glimpse into our life and maybe get a good giggle or some insight out of it. Baby girl, why don't you tell them where they can find us?
They can find us on Instagram and TikTok, both the same name. It's at Jayson and Brandi. Jayson with a Y and Brandi with an I.
Right.
Very important. There's also the Facebook page and YouTube, No, She's Not My Daughter. There's also an email, notmydaughterpod@gmail.com. And feel free to send your stories, pictures of you and your spouse if you're an age gap. Tell us about you or things you'd like us to talk about.
Yeah, we'd love to hear from you. And, so that you guys know, are there going to be serious topics on here? Yes. But we really want to talk about how much we actually enjoy our relationship, not necessarily all the hardships that come with it. we're all aware of that.
And I think to show to people who aren't in age gaps and look down on it, hey, you know what, they're actually pretty fucking normal.
Right.
They're, it's not this big weird thing that people need to go judge and be like concerned about. It's like we're fine.
It's okay. She's over 21, and we're both single in America. We can make those decisions. Both adults, and nobody's getting hurt. So the frequency of the episodes, you'll probably see us at least once a week, hopefully. And on the rare occasion that we're on vacation, we actually packed up all of our stuff and can take it with us on vacation. So you may get to follow us to exotic points of call like Ruskin, Florida, when we're having lunch at Wendy's or something. But who knows? So I wanted to give the folks a little flavor, kind of how we view age gap relationships, and so. I'm going to pop you with a question here that we probably should have talked about earlier. But if I ask you to identify one thing that you've learned in our age gap relationship, something that you learned from me being so much older, what would that one thing be?
That's a good one. I'm going to say,
oh, shit.
Take care of your back.
Yeah.
Don't fuck it up.
That's right.
And then stretch. Use heating pads.
Right.
Icy hot.
Right.
Very important.
Right. Yeah, that's a great tip, because if you don't, you spend a lot of time on bottom. But that's very true. Yeah, so good stuff. Well, yeah, I absolutely take care of your back, because I damn sure didn't take care of mine when I was younger, but you do such a great job taking care of me now.
I try.
So the one thing that I've learned from you, moisturizer. Yeah, like I never use moisturizer in 54 years. I'm amazed I didn't just collapse into a pile of fucking sand. But
you were close.
Now
you were on your way.
I think you're falling apart, actually. But now we've got our nightly regimen.
You love it.
I do fucking love it. It's so amazing.
You look forward to that. I bring you the eye cream, the serum, the moisturizer, the collagen moisturizer, tretinoin.
Yep.
The jade roller.
The jade roller.
The rock.
That's my favorite thing of all time.
You fall asleep.
I call it the good stuff.
The good stuff.
It is. It's not the actual good stuff, but it's pretty good.
But you look forward to that. You love it.
I do. I love the stretching. I love the moisturizer. Guys, if it's not a part of your life now, you should make it a part of your life. It's like if you haven't gotten a pedicure, go get a fucking pedicure. It's the most amazing thing you've ever had in your entire life.
You just like being pampered.
I do like being pampered. I don't know why. For so many years, I didn't want to do it because it made me feel like I was less of a man, or maybe I was a little bit effeminate. That's bullshit. That stuff's fucking awesome. No wonder you girls go and do it so often. It feels great. Well, that's great. So now we're going to run you to a segment that we're going to try to do every week, and her and I sit around and talk about this all the time, and we laugh about it. And it is entitled "Famous Age Gap Couples" with Brandi Ryan.
Yeah, so every week I think I'm going to just bring in a celebrity age gap couple into the spotlight, because I feel like people are fine with it when it's a celebrity.
Yeah.
Don't really make a big deal out of it. But also, this is my personal favorite, just because I feel like they're the longest running in the game of age gap relationships. It's Catherine Zeta-Jones and Michael Douglas.
Oh, yeah.
He is 77 and she is 52, and they've been married for 22 years. So,
wow.
To me, they just give us hope that we can actually last that long.
Yeah, that's a lot of moisturizer. 70, that's a lot of fucking moisturizer. Well, that's awesome, and I love that. And you've got a whole list there of those people. We talk about them all the time. It's her personal thing. That and how tall people are. Could you tell us how tall Michael Douglas is?
I fucking hate you right now
Next
that
time.
I don't have that on me. But it's true. Every time I Google a celebrity, I have to find out how tall they are and then what their height is.
Sure.
Now I'm really bothered that I didn't get that information.
Well, and it's a good thing, because we didn't want to run a really long episode. We just wanted to kind of do an introductory, put our faces and our names and our voices out there, and hopefully you guys will follow along and have a good time with us, because it's just going to build. You're going to see all types of interesting stuff. As a matter of fact, episode 1 may be next week, and that's when you get to follow my colonoscopy.
Yes. I'm so fucking excited. Step by step.
And so I think I heard a collective sigh across the internet where they went, "Are you fucking kidding me?" No, that's the type of stuff. I mean, that's real life.
It all.
Yes.
The night before, I'm going to have a bathroom tally at the top of the screen of how many times you go. It's going to be awesome. That is real life shit. So if you want to know what this podcast is about, it's stuff like that, like real life shit that you have to deal with. No pun intended. Literally. So with that, we're going to start moving ourselves out of here and give you the rest of your day back. And as we always say, love because it feels right, not because it looks right.
Have a great day, folks. We'll talk to you soon. Peace, baby girl.